Today I'm going to be sharing my favorite things from 2019. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Tamela, and here on this channel we are all about style and confidence at any size. So if you like the video and you like what you see, then be sure to stick around and subscribe for new videos. We would love to have you guys join a part of our little family, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Happy 2020, guys. I feel like it's been a minute since I filmed, when in reality I feel like it's been since I filmed it's been probably a month, but since I uploaded a video, probably a couple of weeks. I mean, I uploaded Christmas Day, but sit down here, lights, camera, action, that kind of a thing. It's been quite a minute, but I'm so excited to be sharing my 2019 favorites with you guys. I hope 2020 has been, that's really hard to say really fast. I hope 2020 has been good to you guys so far. I broke it up into 3 categories: fashion, lifestyle, and beauty, and I only picked 5 items from each category in hopes of not making this video too long, but you know me, you never know what's gonna happen. So with all that being said, if y'all are interested to see my favorites from the year, then just keep watching. So starting off with fashion, the first thing that has to have been a favorite this year is this Daisy Rose tote. I love it. It's obviously inspired, and it's $49.78, and I will link this and everything else that I talk about in this video down below in the description box, but it is the best. Now, this is not my everyday bag, but it is my work bag because it has a huge inside. I do have a purse organizer in it, and I'll link it down below if you guys are interested, if you want to get an organizer with the bag. But there's so much room, there's so many pockets. It's so easy for me to put my iPad and my laptop and my camera gear, everything I need, if I'm gonna go work somewhere, notebooks, pen, all that kind of a stuff. If you're looking for a work bag, or I'm really doing a lot with my hand right now, I don't know why. If you're looking for a work bag or some kind of just big roomy tote, this is definitely it. And for $49.78, it's not a bad deal. I actually have it in the brown and the white, or the cream, and they also have it in a black color. So like I said, that'll be linked down below, but definitely been one of my most favorite fashion finds of the year. Next for fashion is all things Sherpa. Your girl has loved Sherpa things this year. All of them, all of the Sherpa jackets, I want them all. These just happen to be 2 of my favorite. This is the Walmart, I said that really weird, Walmart Sherpa that I discovered this year. I want to say it's $19.97. It's definitely $20 or under, and it's really good quality. They really came through this year with the quality of their Sherpas. They're really nice. And then this one is from Amazon, and I want to say this one's around $25, but these, this one has the color blocking on it, but Walmart also came out with color block ones. So I will link both of these down below. They are both available in plus sizes, and these just are my favorites. Next for fashion is one that I actually have on, but you cannot see, and it is my jeans. But if you follow me, you've seen them 1 trillion times approximately. I love American Eagle jeans. I will link a video that I did up above and down below in the description box of me trying on a bunch of different American Eagle jeans and showing you guys the fits and everything. But my favorite pair, I do not know the name of, but they are a ripped pair. You see me, they're in every Instagram post and every video. I'm always wearing them. They fit so well. They last forever. They just, they're my favorite. I love American Eagle jeans, and I love this pair specifically. I do have several different pairs that I kind of cycle through, but these definitely get weird. Wow, okay, we're starting 2020 off strong. I definitely wear these the most, and American Eagle jeans are offered in regular, long, short, and I believe extra short. I could be lying, but I want to say they have extra short as well. But I love them. They're the best. If you are plus size and you have not, well, I mean, if you're anybody, but especially if you because when I hadn't tried them yet, I looked at them I'm American Eagle, they're not gonna make jeans for... Girl, I was wrong. So if you've kind of been skeptic about them, go get them, give them a chance. They have a great return policy if you don't like them, but I think they're amazing. Next we have the Spanx faux leather leggings. And you guys know I'm kind of obsessed. Okay, so I bought these on Black Friday, so I have not had them for very long. They're expensive, okay? They're expensive. I think the regular sizes are 98 and the plus sizes are 110, if I'm thinking of that correctly. But they were, I think, 25% off on Black Friday, and they never go on sale. And I've been wanting a pair for a really long time to try and see if they're worth the money and see if I like them. So I decided to bite the bullet and get them. I got them in 2 different sizes because you cannot exchange through them online, but you can return. So I just got both. I love them. I love them so much, and I didn't want to. When you buy something expensive just to try it and be yeah, that wasn't even worth the money. Y'all, played myself because they're so good. They have a level of stretch that is unmatched. It's shape, which unlike Tamela, but it's shapewear and leggings in one. They just have this really beautiful baby, and it just stretches and it make you look good, and it smooths you out, and they're just amazing. And I cannot say enough good things about these. And you guys know, I really hate to recommend something that's like $1 trillion. Like $110 leggings, you're like looking at me like, okay, girl, whatever. Because I looked at so many bloggers and people like, yeah, okay, whatever. But once you get your hands on them, they real nice, okay? They're real nice. I mean, other leggings are nice too, like, don't get me wrong. But these are like I probably wouldn't ever own more than like 2 pair of these. These are just like that thing that you invest one time in and you kind of have forever, in my opinion. The band on them is super thick. It doesn't roll. I mean, the stretch is amazing. It sucks you in like no other. I'm wearing these. These are a 2X. The 1X were way too small for me, so I got the 2X. And, I mean, I got both, but I'm just saying, like, the 1X was way too small for me. And I wear a 20 on the bottom typically. They have a super slim ankle, which I love. Now, the only problem is I wish I would have bought them in a short. You guys know my epiphany from the American Eagle try-on video that I have short legs 22 years of my life, and I didn't realize it until, like, 2 months ago. So I wish I did get them in a short, but actually all that I do, and you don't notice it, I mean, you can just leave them like wrinkly at the bottom, but that just bothers me, is when I put them on, I just kind of cuff them into their selves, kind of like that, and you really can't notice, and I just do it like that just because that little wrinkle at the bottom bothers me. But they do have petite and short, regular. They might even have long or tall, I'm not sure, but I know they definitely have short and petite sizes. And I don't remember if I said this or not, but these are the faux leggings, and let me show you the difference in these leggings. I know I'm gonna go on about this for like 10 years. There is no front seam, like the seam that would normally go, like, where's it at? Hello. That would normally go right there. It's not there, and it makes a world of a difference, is all I'm saying. If you know, you know. That seam not being there makes a freaking world of a difference, and it is so worth it. But they have like regular leggings too, which I would love to try and see if their regular leggings are just as nice as these. But you can also get these. They're having a sale right now, the faux leather ones, but in like all the other colors are like 30 or 40% off. I don't remember which one, but I have these linked down below. They're amazing, so stretchy, so worth the money. I know you've heard every blogger talk about it, but I mean, they're great. It just is what it is. And last but not least is just this leopard cardigan. And I swear this is the cardigan that like broke the internet, because it was only available in store. Like, nobody can link it. Everybody wanted it. Like, it took me forever to find it in store. Everybody loved this cardigan. It's from Walmart. I think it was about 15 bucks. I'll link it down below because they actually just recently put it like online, because it hadn't been online at all. But I'm wearing it, or I do wear it, in a 1X, and it is like one of my favorite cardigans. It's like a little bit, it's not like a long line cardigan, but it is a little bit longer than a traditional length, and it does not have pockets, so yeah, not my favorite, but I love the fit of it. It's this really nice, like, stretchy and like not thin, but like really like smooth and stretchy kind of material. Let's see what it is. It is a blend of rayon and polyester, so it's super soft, super stretchy. It actually does keep you pretty warm, considering it's not like a super thick cardigan or anything, but I love this. It'll be linked down below. Worth every penny. Like, one of the best Walmart finds of the year. Now we're gonna go ahead and move on into lifestyle, and the first one is my initial necklace. You guys, I'm obsessed with it. I wear it in like every video. I wear it like every day, and that says a lot because I'm not, as I wear my big earrings, I'm not a huge jewelry person. I mean, I wear it for Instagram and I wear it in the pictures. I wear it for the sake of a look, but just on a day-to-day basis, I'm not a huge jewelry person, and I wear this like every day. It was like $8 on Amazon. It's a good dupe for the Anthropologie one, which is how I first saw it. A lot of people had the Anthropologie one, but I was like, I didn't want to pay for that. I don't think it was that expensive, but it was more expensive than I was willing to pay for a necklace. And me personally, I'm a little cheap. But I love it. And it has not, like, you would not know it was an Amazon necklace. It has not broken. There has been no tarnishing. Like, it hasn't changed color at all. Like, and I've had this for probably almost a year, like upwards of a year. I don't remember exactly when I bought it, but I've had it for a pretty long time, like at least 6 months, I would say. And it looks fantastic. Like, look, she's looking good. I love it so much. I've given it as a gift so many times. I gave it to Lindsay, to my friend Brooke. I gave it to my cousin. Like, I've given this to so many people and gifted it to them because it is like the best thing. It's a really good, like, universal gift. But if you don't have this in your, like, I would say your closet. Do you put your jewelry in your closet? If you don't have this in your repertoire, then you need this, because, I mean, for $8, it's amazing. Next for lifestyle has to be my Nespresso Virtuo. It just makes the best coffee. And you know what? Here's the thing. I thought I was an iced coffee person. And don't get me wrong, I am. I love me a good cup of iced coffee. I had one this morning. I love it on the go. Iced coffee is like my favorite. But I thought I just didn't enjoy hot coffee. And I just don't enjoy crappy hot coffee. Like, that's what it is. Like, I think the Nespresso's, like, quality of coffee for, like, a home coffee bar situation is unmatched. And I love the Virtuo because with the Virtuo, a lot of you guys asked me about it and why I like that one over the traditional espressos or the other ones. They have the much fancier, more expensive ones. That ain't in my price range. We got the Virtuo the year before last on a Black Friday deal. It was like, I want to say $150, and we got the Virtuo and the Arancino. I love the Arancino, but if you don't have an espresso but want a really good electric frother that froths it hot or cold, I will link one down below. Amazon has an amazing dupe. But the thing about the Virtuo, so we're going to call it the Virtuo, the Nespresso Virtuo, that's different is you can brew a regular espresso and you can also brew regular cups of coffee. So that was really important to me. We have the Ninja. It's okay. It's okay. But Devin drinks more regular size cups of coffee, which I do too now, which I didn't before. And I was drinking a lot of espresso shots with like Premier Protein and stuff like that. I just tended to drink a lot more espresso. And so I wanted something that could do both, and it does, and it does it so well. The coffee is so creamy and just, it's just nice. It's like a little froth on top. Like, it's just nice. If you want to like treat yourself to like a deluxe luxury nice cup of coffee, get the Virtuo. And it's honestly not that expensive. And I say not that, I mean, hello, stop, don't listen to me. It's not that expensive in comparison to like the really, really nice Nespressos, I guess is what I should say. It's usually between, I want to say $150 and $200. Always wait for a sale. Put it in like, I know they have, what is the browser called? Honey, where you can like check it and see if it drops prices, because Amazon fluctuates their prices a lot on it. But I think it is worth every penny. I've started drinking hot coffee because of that. Like, I will have like a genuine like good cup of coffee, and I was never like a cup of coffee in the morning type of gal. I was like iced coffee and go, and I just really like it. My favorite flavor is, a lot of you guys ask, Caramelizo. It's just like a caramel flavored coffee. Blanco Forte maybe, I don't know. It's like a regular cup of coffee. My favorite espressos are the gold ones. I cannot think of the name off the top of my head, but it's the gold ones. They had a really good seasonal pumpkin spice. Like, there's a lot of different flavors. And with Nespresso, you get your Nespresso pods. Well, the pods aren't free, but delivery, you get free 1-day delivery from the website. So you just order them and they come free in a day, and the pods are reusable, or not, Tamela, recyclable. I just think it's amazing. I'm not trying to sell you on one or anything, but they're fantastic. The next lifestyle favorite that I have is our Dyson, and I love our Dyson. It was, again, another Black Friday deal that I got when we moved in here. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I have I believe the Dyson V7 Animal. I will correct myself if I'm wrong, but I really like it. I've heard mixed reviews on it, and I think it just depends on what type of house that you have, because the charge does not, I think the charge lasts 30 minutes if you're on max, and I don't know why you wouldn't use it on max, but it's 30 minutes on max. I can't think of how long it is if it's not on max, but I like it because we don't have a ton of carpet in our house. I don't need it to last like 10,000 hours because we don't have a ton of carpet. And I feel like because our house is not huge, like I don't, like a big clunky vacuum with a cord in a small room, like that just I don't like that. But if you have a house that has like more carpet space or just more space in general, because I use our Dyson like on our regular like tile floors. I don't know if we're supposed to, but I do. You might want like a traditional vacuum or something that has a longer charge. So I know people have, it's like controversial in that way, but we don't have very much carpet in our house, and our house is just not very big in general, so I can generally vacuum my whole house on one charge. So I don't know if that just says my house is really small or what, but we really love our Dyson, and I love it because you can, all the attachments, like I use my Dyson all the time in my car. Like, it has the best suction power for like an in-car vacuum. Like, forget like a dust buster. I have one of those. It don't do the same thing. I love the Dyson for the car and to vacuum the couch. Our dog doesn't really shed all that much. Like, I guess he does a little bit, but not really. But it's more like crumbs and stuff that are all over our couch. So I love the Dyson for that as well. So I really like it. I think you definitely need to look into it, read reviews or whatever, just because it is a little more controversial. But it's definitely been one of my favorites this year. And next we have the bottomless bath. I feel like I've talked you guys about this like to death, but it's like one of my favorite products ever. It's like $9 on Amazon, and if you are like a bath taking gal, not like if you clean yourself, but if you like baths as opposed to showers, you need this in your life. It is like, I'll have a picture like inserted. It's a little like, I should have got out of the bathroom, a suction cup circle thing. It's an overflow drain cover, but it still has the hole in the top, so it's not gonna overflow your drain, but it just gives you those few extra inches so you get a little more water in your bath, and that is just like, it is just everything. I love that thing. That's a really fun gift to give. I know I'm telling you guys, I don't know, maybe you need gifts to give. I don't know. But we love ours, or I guess I should say I love ours. It's super easy to just stick on, and like I said, there is still a hole in the top, so the water is not going to overflow regardless. It still has that feature to it. You just get those extra inches of water, and it's just amazing. I don't know if you're like a bubble bath taking kind of a person, like, it's going to change the game. I'm telling you, when I got that thing, it changed the whole game. I think originally I saw Raw Beauty Christy talking about it, and I've been obsessed ever since. And then the last thing for lifestyle is my Apple Watch, which coincidentally is dead because I did not charge it, but this has definitely been one of my favorite products. I got it earlier in the year. I want to say I got it around my birthday. I want to say, I could be lying, but I think I got it like around my birthday time, and I actually really like it. It's definitely one of those products that I was like, do I need it? No, but it's a want, but I really want it, but like, is it gonna make a difference, kind of a thing where you're kind of going back and forth over if you really need something or not, which no, this was definitely a want and not a need, but I really do enjoy it. I like the step counting feature of it. I like that I feel like it makes me move more, just me personally, because when you hit that step goal, like, you know, like, oh, I didn't hit my goal today, like, it makes you want to go get those extra steps. So I feel like it just makes you a lot more mindful. Like, Devin has he has the Fitbit Versa, and he prefers that over the Apple Watch, but I prefer this over the Fitbit Versa. So I definitely think it's like a personal preference thing, but I like this because I'm a sucker, and I have the one with cellular. So I'm really bad about leaving my phone places, but I can still get my text messages and my calls and stuff like that. Like, I've left my phone at the house before. I know like what kind of a millennial am I, but I can still like make calls and get my text messages and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely not a need, it's definitely a want, but I have loved it. And I will link this thing. I have like a screen protector over it, which I think is super important, because this thing is like super easy to like throw into a door and break, and I hit my hand on stuff like all the time with it. So I will link that below as well, but I love it. And then moving on into beauty, I think this has been like my favorite product of like the year. This is I don't know if you can read it, the Casey Holmes and Physicians Formula collab. It is my everything in my makeup routine. This is a new one because I just had to get a new one because I was running low on I was like hit the pan and was like way too far into pan on the other one. Upside down, excuse me. So this is $20 on the Ulta website, but I've seen it often go on sale for $9.99. And it has the highlighter, the blush, the bronzer, these eyeshadows. I don't really use the eyeshadows personally. They're not really my colors. A perfume, which, guys, it smells like the butter products from Physicians Formula. Heavenly, okay? Heavenly. And then the lipstick, which I personally was not a fan of the lipstick. She personally created these eyeshadows, the highlighter, and the lipstick. I'm just not a fan of the lipstick because it's not a really good color for my skin tone. I don't really like it. But this is what I use in my makeup routine every day. I always highlighter. Hello, that's that one. This is the Just Beachy highlighter. It smells so good. It's so it is beautiful. It's just beautiful. Okay, it's beautiful. This is the regular deep bronzer, and this I can't even see it. Copper Cabana is what this is, and I love this. If you have I don't want to say a darker skin tone because I'm not dark, but a more brown skin tone, I guess I should say. This is a really, really pretty blush because I struggle with blushes being like too much of a paley pinky color, and this is like the perfect, I don't know if you guys can tell, that is the perfect color. I really like it on me. I've had this makeup on all day, so it's a little bit worn off, but if you struggle with having that too like light paley pinky kind of a color in a blush, I would definitely check that out. That's just what I use. It has cut down me having so much product because I have my bronzer, my blush, and my highlighter in one thing, and I just take this with me when I travel. It's just so easy because like this is all I use. This is like all my face makeup like right here, except for like my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just it. And the highlighter is amazing. If you just get this for anything, girl, that highlighter is like, it's popping, and I have not retouched today, so I mean, just imagine like the beginning of the day, like. It's amazing. It's my all-time favorite product ever, and I will continue to buy them as long as I continue to sell them. I even have a backup for this one because I would never want to run out. Then moving on to another palette, I have the Tati Beauty palette, and it is worth every penny. I contemplated buying this because I'm not a very gimmicky person with YouTubers makeup, as I have Casey Holmes and Tati's right here. For the most part, I don't really, unless it's something that really speaks to me, I don't keep a ton of, okay, that's relative. The point is, I don't have a ton of makeup to choose from. I usually only get stuff that really catches my eye. A lot of neutrally things, stuff that I know that I'm going to use because I've done the route of buying the fun stuff. I don't use the fun stuff as much. That's just me. I wear like the same eyeshadow look like every day. It works. It just does what it does. But when I saw this, I was like, you are coming home with me. It is beautiful. And if you have not seen her like video on it, you should totally watch it. She does the swatches and everything. butter. They're so good. I swatched them on Instagram. Amazing. So like it's color wheels, like all in the same color wheel, but you have like matte, sequin, metallic, and glitter. Like these are straight up like glitters. These are like the metallic-y ones. That's what I have on my eyes today, like in the, I don't know, the beginning front. I don't know what you call that. The lid. I don't know. The sequins and the matte. And this matte black is so good. Like this is a good matte black, y'all. And I wore this color on, I think it was Thanksgiving, and I started to put it on. I was like, oh. Like, you know when you put a little bit on, but it's like way more than you thought it was going to be a little bit. Like it's so pigmented and you're like, hey, how do I backtrack this? Like that's how it was. These are super pigmented and worth every penny. I want to say this was $49. I could be making that up, but it was maybe 40 to 60. I don't know. It's like somewhere in that range. So it is a more expensive palette. I don't think I own any that are this expensive. All mine are usually like Morphe or drugstore or something, or I have a couple of the naked ones, but this was worth the money. I know they're sold out right now. I would buy it when it restocks, just straight up. I would buy it. It's worth the money. If you like, it has like some really good neutral tones to work with. So I feel like this is a very usable palette because it has all those like neutral brownish, like these look kind of yellow, but these are not yellow. These are more like nudie kind of a colors. This is more like some browns. This is some darker browns. And this is like that kind of burnt orange kind of a color. So it's really good. Like I would not tell y'all it was that good unless it was that good, and y'all, it is that good. And then I have a body wash, which I feel like this is like, that's beauty, right? This is like in a beauty category. This is another one of those things. I remember telling you guys about this at a monthly favorite to me, and like, I'm so sorry to recommend this to you, but it is so good. This is, oh, let me look up the price. I can't remember off the top of my head. So it's $25 for this bottle, and I will say this bottle does last like a good amount of time. It's 13 ounces, but y'all, it smells freaking amazing. Like it is so good. It's so good. And I got this in, I think, a fall FabFitFun box. I don't quite remember, but I got it in a FabFitFun box, and I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to try these, so they were worth it. And I was like, oh my gosh. You know, it's the same thing. You kind of don't want it to be worth it, but then it is, and you're like, dang, like now I'm here, and now I'm buying $25 body wash. Like, how did I get here? I don't know. This is a splurge, definitely, because I mean, $25 shower gel, that's a splurge. At least for me, that's a splurge. When I could get it for like $4 at Walmart. But it's really good. It's so moisturizing. It smells amazing. It lathers, like, it's amazing. I don't want to try to say this $25 body wash, but I'm just saying it is amazing. Splurge. Just splurge. It's amazing. You'll just change your life. The next favorite for beauty is this perfume. This is the Gucci Bamboo perfume, and this smells heavenly. It's so good. This, I used to work at like a department store when I worked at it when I was in high school and after I graduated, but I remember being in high school, you know, like broke as a joke, and at the perfume counter, like I would smell this all the time. I would go in there, I would like spray myself every time I walked into work and be like, she's ready, because I loved it, but it was so expensive. I still think as an adult, perfume is outrageous when I could just get a bad body spray from Bath & Body Works for like $6, you know what I'm saying? So I have a hard time spending money on perfume because I just feel like it's very expensive. I feel like it's a very frivolous expense, and it's really hard for me to spend money on it. Not judging people who buy perfume, I have a hard time doing it. But Gucci Bamboo has literally always been what I've wanted since I was like 17, but I could never bite the bullet to spend that amount of money on a perfume, y'all. I was just browsing the TJ Maxx, minding my business, and I like looked over, and it was like sitting like by itself, like on like a pedestal. It was like, oh, and I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Like, I'm not gonna question you at all. And I got it. I was only like, I think it was like $45 at TJ Maxx, and I was so happy. Like, you guys don't know, like I've wanted this like my whole life, but I was like too cheap to buy it, and I was so excited. As you can see, I've only used like a little bit because this is for special occasions only because it was expensive, but it smells so good. Like, if you guys are ever in the market for like a perfume, Gucci Bamboo is where it's at. It smells like, it's a very like, the only way I know how to describe it is like a sexy kind of a smell, like a nighttime kind of a, like, does that make sense? I'm not a good scent describer, but it is heavenly. It is so good. The best. Oh, just the best. Best smell of like 2019, best smell of ever. One of my best purchases like of my life. Is that sad? And then last but not least for beauty is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. This is like on its last, girl. That's why my lip gloss don't look that great today, because I was like digging to try to get some out today. Let me put a little more on there. This was running kind of low, sis. I have another one somewhere, but I can't find it. But I did buy another one. But it's in the shade Praline, and again, something that I have trouble finding with like a more like, I don't don't want to call myself dark because I ain't dark, but like I'm darker than pale. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like I'm brown. It's hard to find a good lip gloss for brown lips, in my opinion, because a lot of them tend to be like that more pale pinky color, and that's pretty on like other people, but that is not pretty on me. That just makes me look crazy. And then what would be most, like, to me, this is a nude lip gloss to me. If you put it on like somebody else with a different skin color, like a lighter skin color, this is not gonna be like nude on them, but this is like my lips but better kind of a color, whereas that would be like a more pinky or like an actual like light nude for some people. Nudes on me often blend into my face, okay? Like that is the problem I have. Nude lipsticks, nude lip glosses, all that blends into my face. I just disappear into oblivion. I have no lips, so I have to stick with something that's a little bit more of like on the browner side. So this has like, it's like almost a mauve color, but it's definitely got more of a brown tinge to it. I tend to have to stick to that for it to be able to show up on my lips and not look crazy. So if you have a similar skin color and you have that issue about finding like lip glosses and lipsticks and things, I feel you, girl. This is a really good color. Praline, and what's the other one? I have another one. What's the other color? I will write it somewhere on the screen, but that one's like this, but a little bit darker, so it's a little bit more of almost a true brown color, but it looks so good on the lips. So if you have, I don't know, a face color, a lip color similar to mine, I mean, I don't know, it might look good if you don't. I haven't seen this on other people, so I don't know. But this is the shade Praline. I love it. Super cheap. I think it's like $5.99 at Ulta. It's my favorite lip gloss. I've been wearing it like all year and I'm obsessed. So that is going to be it for my 2019 favorites, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all's favorite product of the year was. And be sure to check out the description box because I've recently added a ton of good resources in there. One of which is a link to my email list where you can go ahead and take a style quiz through there. So y'all be sure to check that out. There's a ton of good stuff. And I really hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys in the next one.
Like I'm better off with you.